Hey guys, it's Zach here, and as you can tell, I'm out in the garage. I was just cleaning up. I had to get Sam's stall reopened. I still have one last thing to pick up. But what I want to talk to you guys about today is the trailer, which I'll show you in just a second. This is harder one-handed. There we go. So, here it is. It's not perfect. Pretty good for me though. I'll go over what I did. So I'm still making the Jones Act survival video. I'm gonna have another series or another video put up here. But as you can see, the sides are on it. I towed it to work last night and then I came home on 94. I was going about 70. It towed perfectly straight. No problems at all. It was really rainy, really wet, so now we're getting a little bit of oxidization on there, but I'll paint it as soon as it's warm enough to throw a quick coat of black paint on there. So, we got 2-foot sides. I think I mentioned that in the video, but 2-foot sides. Today I put on the fenders. I did a little bit of like beefing up on the back that I'll show you guys, and I had the tie downs right here. I put them in here because actually on Saturday we're going to take this trailer and we're going to go get some furniture at Sam's parents because they got some new stuff, and we're going to put their old stuff in our basement because right now we just have like it was a free couch that we found, so I kind of need to get this done. But I got one back there and then the same 2 on the other side. I wish I had more. Maybe tomorrow I can get up and go find some more. But for now, that's all I got. So the front, of course, is really, really good. Really, really stable. It's just 3/8 plywood. Not even weather grade plywood, but this stuff was $11 and I bought 2 sheets. So that's pretty cheap. The pressure treated stuff is a lot more, so I opted to just go with this because this will still last me probably 3 years, maybe more, maybe less, but it's only $20 worth of plywood, so versus probably $40, maybe $60 for maybe even more for a green treated piece. And if I was going green treated, I would want it to be done like super proper. This is kind of just quick in a hurry, but it's gonna work. Yeah, here's these back here. Should be good enough. I figure I'll have one strap going that way and then 1, 2, and then crisscross. And there's the Wildcat that looks like ours. I put a 2x4 underneath. You can see it under there because these back sides are super floppy. Now they're a lot more sturdy. They still have some flex to them, but they're a lot better. Because when I moved them, I could tell that bottom 2x4 I put in there was going like this on the very underneath. And so I was like, oh, okay. The new lights work perfectly. Here's the old ones. This one here, cracked case. This one here had a cracked side. These ones are different than these ones. Look at how much bigger those side markers are on those. It must be like the updated version or something. But those ones are on there good. I am going to redo that, but for right now, like I said, I need it this weekend, so it was kind of like hurry up and get her done. I didn't even get to put black tape on the connectors. They're just wire nuts. People make fun of those wire nuts all the time. Like at work, they're like, oh my god, you use wire nuts? That's what came with the kit. Like, I understand wire nuts are kind of for like indoors, but they're not bad. They do their job. But now it is a lot lighter, so I kind of got to be careful when I step in her. But overall, there is a little bit of flex on each side, but it's not going to be enough where it's going to really hurt anything. The fenders, that was kind of a challenge. These fenders aren't quite wide enough. I don't know Get them on there though. I think you have to legally have fenders, so they're on there nonetheless. And I thought of maybe like extending it out a little bit on each side, welding a little extra, and then I can put like a mud flap on there. Because when you drive without this, it's like a rooster tail coming off there. So I would like to have something on the back to keep that down, because these are pretty big tires. They're 215/75 R15s. That's a big tire. So the axle was never actually perfectly straight between the two. So you can see how the fender like doesn't quite cover this tire. But then on this side, it like overhangs the tire. So like I said, it's not perfect, and the plywood is warped, but it's not the plywood, because you can visually see like the gap right there versus the gap on the side is bigger. So she's not perfect, but does a very good job. Nonetheless, this is going to be a great thing to haul all my brush to the compost place, because doing it with a flatbed really was hard, trying to get a tarp to sit on there. This, load up, throw a tarp over it, but it's already like contained, you know. So that's why, as much as I want to put like a fold down gate on the back, I might just make like a little, like I had on the other one, like a little bracket, and then a piece of that just slides in there, just because it's to build a whole 3-foot gate and then put expanded metal on it. It'd be a pain. Where I might still make a gate out of this, you know, and then just put a piece of plywood in it to whatever. I don't know, we'll see. Looks good though, huh? Oh yeah, and then I put screws through into these 2x4s, because 3/8 plywood isn't going to hold much as far as the fenders go, and they're on there real good. The whole side moves with it. So now, a couple years from now, even this year when I get rid of the car and I get an SUV or a pickup, that's one of my requirements, is like it has to be able to tow something. When I get that, then I want to redo it again, but I want it to have actual like 2x6 sides. That way there's weight on it, so that it's really bouncy right now, unloaded. Really bouncy. And there's 32 pounds of pressure in the tires, so I don't know if that has something to do with it, but I want to put like real sides on it, probably about the same height. And that's another reason why I don't want to put the gate on, because I think it'll be so heavy that this thing is a lot lighter in the front than it used to be. And I think this thing would, if I put the sides on it, it would get really kind of weirdly balanced, even more than it is right now. But like right now, it is super light in the front. I guess 30 pounds before, and it probably is, but when you get a single axle like that, it gets pretty bouncy. So like I said in the Jones Axe Survival video, what I put on there, it's 6 inches longer, and there's more steel, you know, in the front compared to what it used to be. It's just this, but like this piece alone is probably the weight of that. Plus we had this whole entire extra section, and the way it was designed was just different, but it looks way better now. I mean, it looks like an actual trailer. It has a lot of ground clearance. And look at that. Looks pretty good. Kind of look different without the sides, but once I put the sides on there, the length of the tongue, you really don't notice. Just looks like kind of a nice heavy-duty trailer. So this has 2,000 pound springs, 1,000 pounds on each side, so it'll hold 2,000 pounds. And, you know, I don't really see that happening ever, but the tires are definitely able to do that, and you know, the tongue is definitely built strong enough. I maybe put gussets on it if I was gonna like haul 2,000 pounds a lot, but for what it is, I think it's good. Got Sam's stall swept out, and actually this thing it's about level, maybe even a little bit down on the back, and that's with the axle over. So if I get like a pickup truck where it's higher, I can easily just flip the axle on it, and then it'll have like 3-4 more inches of height. I think it's about 3. But I gotta go in and eat lunch because I'm hungry. And happy Friday to everybody out there. I hope everyone has a good Friday. And tomorrow I think we're supposed to have partly sunny skies, so we'll be able to get that furniture. If it rains, we're not going to be able to, but I think we'll be okay. But I'm really happy with how this trailer build turned out. This trailer looks way better. And yeah, look at it. Just looks good. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. And I'll talk to you another day.